All I heard was Randy, so my head went somewhere else.
You know what makes me Randy? Real fancy cars.
Yes.
There we go. This is the great segment we needed.
That was a great purpose.
First up this morning, if you're looking to rent a car that is anything but pedestrian, our next guest has just the thing for you. It's some of the most exotic cars and motorcycles on the road that are sure to make your heart race. You can find them at Royalty Exotic Cars.
Houston Crosta and Tony Catchings are with us from Royalty, and we are so excited. You guys brought a Bugatti out in our parking lot. Wow.
Well, yeah, it's one of the only ones. It's actually, I think, the only one in Vegas, so it's a great car to see.
Really?
There's only 451 in the whole world.
See, when you're in the same city as Floyd Mayweather and you can still say we have the only one of this cool car here, that's remarkable. Look at this. Is that carbon fiber?
That's actually a special carbon fiber that no one else in the world has. It's the waffle pattern. It was handmade in Germany.
No
It's
kidding.
a little over $1 million to do that. So
just that was $1 million.
Just the carbon fiber was $1 million.
Holy mother! Whoa!
We are just so blown away by what you guys do. You're actually on Dean Martin Drive, not too far from the station, right here.
Yeah, we're a couple blocks away.
Yeah. How many cars do you have in the garage?
We have quite a few cars, but the overall number is in the mid-70s. You know, we have motorcycles, Jeeps, and luxury cars, and exotic cars, and slingshots, the three-wheeled cars that you see around town everywhere.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
there's a whole bunch of variety over there.
And you always see, like, there's always that one guy where you're in traffic and you're seeing this crazy sports car.
Right.
And you're seeing this guy driving. And it's like, how is that guy driving this car right now?
Yeah, likely
That's
it's
what I
ours.
think.
Could very well be your car. How did Royalty Exotic Cars, how did this all get started for you guys?
It all started about 3 years ago, October 2015, when you know, I was a cable guy for Cox Cable here in town, and I had a couple grand, and I just wanted to start a new business, so I started a scooter rental business.
Okay.
Okay.
So
That went really well, obviously.
Wow.
It kind of went well.
Yeah.
It grew a little bit, and then they started to regulate it and all this kind of crazy stuff. So
Yeah.
I'd saved up a little bit of money and bought one Lamborghini.
And you just rented out that one.
Now we have more.
Well, how many do you have?
Amazing.
Well, like I said, we have a couple almost in the 70s.
72.
So,
70s.
yeah.
This is
Okay,
good.
I'm dying to know, what is your most requested car, the car that people are most after?
That's definitely
The Huracan.
the red Huracan.
Definitely say the Huracans. The
Yeah.
Lamborghini Huracans are probably the most requested car. It's easy to say, yes, I want to get in a Lamborghini. Yes, I want to get an exotic car. Obviously, what people think of first are the Lamborghinis. So Lamborghini Huracans by far.
It's pretty awesome. I'm amazed by you guys. Now, there are a lot of rental car companies out there. There are some that do the whole exotic thing. What makes Royalty different than the rest?
What makes Royalty different from the rest is from start to finish, it takes less time to rent a McLaren or a Lamborghini than it does a Toyota Corolla at Hertz.
Are you
right?
serious?
People
Absolutely.
walk in 7 to 10 minutes they leave. As long as they have full coverage car insurance,
Yeah.
we don't charge a deposit, we don't charge for mileage, we don't charge for anything else. We just literally give you the keys to a Lamborghini for, let's say, $499 for 4 hours, and you're out the door. Right? So
Wow.
we just double check you have the right insurance to cover that. And almost 99% of people do, because you know, insurance doesn't care whether you have a Toyota Corolla or a Lamborghini. They kind of care about the liability side.
So you obviously have this all worked out.
Oh yeah, well,
on an
it took a few
insurance
years
level.
to figure it out.
Yeah.
So,
Oh boy.
you know,
Oh my
we'd like
goodness.
there was some growing pains in the beginning, but
I don't even want to know.
Yeah.
I know, that must have
but
been
now
expensive.
we're all streamlined and we're ready to go.
Awesome.
And you guys are continuing to grow.
We're growing every day, right? Because the more exposure we get, the more people know they can drive their dream car. So, you know, essentially we're selling dreams, right?
Yeah.
And everybody's always wanted to, especially if you're from the Midwest or a small town where you've never seen a Lamborghini.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can get in one and drive one for $500 or $1,000 for a day.
Yeah.
Well, that's a lot better than a blackjack table, if you ask me.
No question.
Right? No, for sure. I'm thinking, you know, obviously we're talking to a lot of folks who are local right now. I'm thinking this is a very cool thing to do when you have like somebody in town or even a special event, like if my husband's watching on my birthday. You know what I'm saying?
You really want to
I
impress
mean,
a Tinder date?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Really?
You know people have done that.
We have
right?
probably hundreds of locals that come in on a monthly basis, a bi-monthly basis, and come in and experience it. There's a guy that I think he thinks that one of my cars is actually his because he rents it every single weekend. And it's just one of those things, you know, locals love it too because it's kind of actually cheaper to rent a Lamborghini every single weekend than to rent or then to buy one or lease one.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, to own it. So
Yes.
essentially, you know, we talked about insurance a little while ago. That's expensive stuff.
Yeah, no kidding.
So to rent one and have your insurance transfer over, it makes sense for a lot of locals.
Really smart. How do you like working for Royalty?
I love working for Royalty. Being able to create the dreams that people have, that they want to drive these expensive cars, we're able to provide that. Houston's done a great job with all of us. He's really taken us under his wing, shown us the ropes. all of it. It's just been, it's an amazing experience to be able to provide the smiles that we do every day, and it's really amazing.
It's got to be like a supercharged job. It's really cool. You have a rally coming up in September?
Yeah, so you guys, are you familiar with what a rally is?
Yes, I've seen it on TV, but I've never been
Okay, so
a part
imagine
of one.
Gumball 3000 from back in the 80s,
Yeah.
right? Where 60 to 100 cars all drive from here to California to Oregon to all over the place.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're driving from here through Death Valley to Monterey, California,
Oh, wow.
down PCH to Newport Beach, and then back to Vegas, all in 3.5 days. So that's going to be epic. And we're going to be able to rent cars. You'll be able to bring your own car. And so it's going to be, I mean, just an amazing experience.
Everyone
all
calm
in
down.
all.
It's 3.5 days, not hours. They could do it in hours. These are fast cars. Guys, great having you. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys for
Thank
having
you.
us.
So cool.
Good
Get
job.
behind the wheel of a fine-tuned performance machine. Royalty Exotic Cars, they have a deal that's going to rev your engine. How's this? You rent a car for 24 hours. You're only going to pay for an 8-hour rental. Just mention the morning blend when you do it, and you could be looking very cool on the road.
Wouldn't that be fun to take one out in the desert too? Royalty is located on Dean Martin Drive, just south of Flamingo, and their address and phone number are right there on your screen. Royalty Exotic Cars is a proud sponsor of the Morning Blend.
Still to